What's going on, guys? This is Mitsune Niki here once again, back bringing you guys another video. And today we are going to be talking about Verlisify, but we're not taking a look at any of his two recent videos because I don't feel like seeping through stupid toxicity once again to make my brain cells rot more than it already has when I went down this whole fucking rabbit hole. So, instead, we're going to be talking about Verlisify and addressing his fan base, really, to kind of get them to open their eyes a bit to the truth, open their third eye a little bit, so that way they can see better of the world around them. So, let's get right into this. We're going to be taking a little bit of a different approach and a different tone, when we're addressing his fan base a bit. Don't worry about it, I'll try to keep it, as good as I can, so that way we can sit here and actually discuss this whole situation, because it's funny to me how one man can just sit here and express so much hate for one other man in just one singular game made by a singular company as a whole. That game would be Legends Arceus, and the man that he keep addressing would be Wolfie Glick, of course, because it's funny to me how in Verlisify's recent video he titled it Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will flop. Well, as you guys already know by that title, it seems like Verlisify is saying that the game will flop himself, right, due to how he described it. But oh no, that's just a very meticulously made clickbait title by our good old, furry friend Verlisify, where he addressed a Reddit post about another person actually saying the game will flop. And in Verlisify's video, he went on to talk about how it won't actually flop. And the reason this Reddit poster, made it is because he thought that Scarlet and Violet will flop because it's coming out very soon after Legends Arceus, and that Game Freak and them have been pumping out Pokemon games, much faster recently. And it's funny to me also how Verlisify immediately labeled this guy a Pokemon Legends lover and a Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield hater and stuff, Even though in the Reddit post, as you can see right here, it says that this guy started with Gen 4 and absolutely adored BDSP and Legends Arceus and stuff, but he feels like Scarlet and Violet will probably flop because, it's coming out in the same year as Legends Arceus pretty fast. So, it's funny to me how Verlisify can let one man live rent-free 24/7, 365 days inside of his head, And it's also funny to me how the creator of a very well-known hack is sitting here trying to expose Wolfie Glick and many others, for apparent cheating and hacking and everything, and can sit here and stand with Verlisify as well. It's also funny to me how these two same duos sit here and constantly reference or help each other out, giving each other information about things in order to sit here and bring down one man and his entire fan base, and constantly call him out on multiple occasions for so darn long. I mean, at this point, if any of Verlisify's little stands and simps out there haven't already gotten the point in case already, I'm pretty sure you know that this is all just manufactured bullshit drama for Verlisify to feed off of and get money and views from to keep his channel from dying. Even though that's not exactly helping because his viewership and his subscribers are still dwindling into a slow and painful death of a channel that it is. Verlisify needs drama in order to continue surviving in this Pokemon community or on YouTube as a whole. And the longer you guys sit here and try and support this fellow in his fellow endeavors of stupidity and toxicity and hypocrisy, he's going to continue to thrive. Now, I know there's a bunch of people out there wondering, well, Mitsune Nika, aren't you sitting here also giving Verlisify exposure and coverage by talking about him in your videos? And to that I say it's not the same way, because I'm not praising this fellow. I'm not giving him good attention. I'm not sitting here, watching his content because I genuinely enjoy his piece of crap stuff. No. I'm sitting over here making fun of a man for being so stupid and blatantly knowing how stupid he's being, and yet is fighting against the herd, yelling, "No, you're the crazy ones. I'm normal." No, if anything, you're absolutely insane for doing the same exact stuff over and over again and expecting the results to be the same when clearly you're the one in the wrong anyway. If that's not the definition of insanity, sorry about that, then I don't know exactly what is. Just ask my lovely friend Voss from Far Cry 3. You see, because I'm just now starting to absolutely get the gist of thing that Verlisify will continue to do this most likely until the end of days. I guarantee you, if the apocalypse was coming right now in this exact very moment, Verlisify would be sitting up there in his little chair recording a Pokemon video saying, well guys, this will be my last video, but I just want you to know that even though we're all probably going out in a blaze of glory, Wolfie Glick is still a habitual liar and has manipulated his fucking audience, because that's exactly how I want to go out in my last days, you know, instead of spending time with family or something, or, you know, hitting a friend up as a meteor is about to strike us on Earth. This guy has to sit here and spread fake news coverage like CBS or Channel 6 fucking news about, you know, Wolfie Glick once again hacking. So, if you guys really haven't gotten the gist already, all those Verlisify fans out there, then I don't know what to say except that you're just delusional and absolutely brain dead if you think anything Verlisify says has ever been right. So, this right here, this video is hopefully going to be something of an eye-opener for you, or at least to give you enough, you know, little evidence and some attention about this whole thing, so that way you guys can come and make a conclusion of your own darn choice, give your own answer about what you really think about this whole Verlisify guy that you always follow and watch on a daily basis. Because if you seriously think that Verlisify has ever been right, or is some good fellow and has never been toxic, and that Wolfie Glick is some freaking manipulator, okay, Pokemon Legends Arceus is the worst game ever, and if you play it you're a terrible person, or that Legends Arceus has failed, any of the stuff that Verlisify has ever said, then I don't know what to say to you except that you've already been brainwashed into being in his fucking cult. And to go back into a little lighthearted bit of a tone, there's only one thing that I can say to you guys.
Stop it. Get some help.
So this video right here isn't exactly targeted to Verlisify per se, but more his fan base in the grand scheme of things, to, you know, kind of open their eyes, because they're the ones who follow him, you know, devoutedly like sheeps to the shepherd. So with that being said, this is Mitsune Nika. I hope to all of Verlisify's fans and stans and simps out there that this was a great eye-opener of a video, and that you guys will realize this man that you constantly worship is not great in any darn way, and that everything that he's saying has actually been a complete lie and has been hypocritical from the very beginning, instead of the man that he has been targeting. So, with that being said, this is Mitsune Nika. I will see you guys all in the next one. You guys already know what to do. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, get notified about when I release new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, wait, before I go, I should end this on something that's a little lighthearted. Verlisify's fan base and little simps, and especially that Gavin Rhodes YouTube account who goes around always, you know, commenting on every Verlisify video about him, defending this little guy like a simp. Keep in mind, you follow the opinions of someone wearing a fucking dog collar